Are you afraid for yourself, for your family? Or are you prepared to, as you say, make the ultimate sacrifice if you are attacked?
I have no fear. I am willing to give my life for the revolution. Of course, I wouldn't like that to be the attitude of the U.S. government. I think the American people is a sensitive people. And they wouldn't allow, or they wouldn't see with good eyes that their government, the country, would invade a very small island that does not pose any concern in terms of national security for the United States.
Now, of course, that after the Trump administration ousted Venezuela's leader and killed the supreme leader in Iran. It is important to note President Trump has largely said Cuba will fall on its own, he believes. He has not really leaned into the idea of military intervention. I can say, though, having visited Cuba, this is a communist country that's been struggling economically for decades, in part because of its governmental structure. But the U.S. blockade, this oil blockade, has exacerbated the poverty, the desperation we saw, including bread lines and trash piled high because there's no fuel for garbage trucks due to the blockade. Laura and Willie.
So, Kristen, both the United States and Cuba have said they're open to negotiations, but what's on the table in those conversations?
Yeah, great question, Willie. President Díaz-Canel confirmed to me that there were talks underway between the U.S. and Cuba, but it's not clear exactly what each side is asking for. Broadly speaking, we know the United States wants Cuba to meet certain demands in order to normalize relations, including releasing political prisoners, holding multi-party elections, and establishing a free press. But President Díaz-Canel would not commit to making any of those changes in our conversation, which raises real questions about whether a deal can be reached. Now, look, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has also called for a change in leadership. And on that point, President Díaz-Canel was defiant again, saying he will never step down unless the people of Cuba want him to. Willie and Laura.
It's an important conversation. It's a great get. Kristen, thank you. And of course, she will have a lot more on that exclusive interview with Cuba's president this Sunday on Meet the Press.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.